Hello there, welcome to my views and news. Eritrean President is missing from a key world event. He's a big champion of the new world order, and now a global event is underway, which is a manifestation of efforts for an alternative world order creation. He's missing. Where is he? Why didn't he attend this program? Secondly, Fano fighters have taken control of a town in South Gondar. Large parts of South Gondar under Fano control. They entered a town, they stormed the town, you can say, police station, administrative offices, all under Fano control. Some arrests as well in this town. And lastly, Fano has shown new ENDF prisoners of war, new members of Ethiopian military taken prisoner by Fano fighters. Let's start from Eritrea. Where is Isaias Afwerki? Isaias Afwerki is very fond of speaking about the need for creation of an alternative world order. He lashes out at the US, at Western powers, at alleged global hegemony of Western powers whenever and wherever he gets an opportunity. He visited China, Russia this year, and there he called for establishment of an alternative new world order. And then we saw him speak at some other programs too, where he called for establishment of this new world order, because Eritrea has been a victim of sanctions imposed by EU, US. Eritrea believes, Eritrean government, that West US tried to corner Eritrea, but Eritrea managed to survive. So now when a key world event is ongoing, Isaias Afwerki is missing. In China, Belt and Road Initiative Summit opened today. The summit is being held in Beijing, Chinese city, and two African leaders from this region, from East Africa, Horn of Africa, are attending the summit. PM Abiy arrived yesterday. PM Abiy with his wife Zenata there, and William Ruto also there. And 2 hours ago, Xi Jinping hosted a dinner in the honor of visiting foreign leaders. Putin is there too, Russian president. Isaias Afwerki is nowhere to be seen. Where is he? Why isn't he attending this big program? Because this program is about Chinese global reach. China wants to show that to the world that it has global reach. Obviously, it has global reach. Its Belt and Road Initiative spans across the world, especially Asia and Africa. So, where is Isaias Afwerki? He is not attending the summit. Today's summit, will he arrive tomorrow? That remains to be seen. But so far, he is not there. What could be the reason? Well, I think Isaias Afwerki's main problem is that he does not have a private jet. Whenever he visits a country, the country which hosts him usually sends a special plane to take Isaias Afwerki. We saw that in recent days when we visited Saudi Arabia, Kenya, Russia, special planes from those countries arrived in Eritrea, from where Isaias Afwerki was taken to these countries. China is hosting dozens of world leaders. More than 100 countries' representatives are attending this summit. So maybe a special plane was not sent for Isaias Afwerki, and he does not want to share any other's plane. Obviously, he could have joined PM Abiy, though he and PM Abiy are not on good terms these days. Otherwise, the two could have shared the flight. But PM Abiy arrived alone. Ruto, his friend, Ruto is very close to Isaias Afwerki. Ruto also arrived alone. So, he is not sharing the flight with anyone. Maybe no one invited him. And Chinese government did not send a special plane for Isaias Afwerki. That is why he isn't in China. I think that is my understanding. So if anyone has better, more verified information, do share with me. I think he wouldn't like to be missing from this program. This is a big event showing those countries which say they are fighting against US Western powers' ambitions. So, and Isaias Afwerki is one of the champions of this anti-US, anti-West movement, but he's missing. So, it means there is something wrong, and I think only problem for Isaias Afwerki is that his means of transport are very limited. He does not have special planes, I think. Secondly, Fano fighters have taken control of a town in South Gondar, police station under their control, administrative buildings under their control, some government officials arrested, head of finance, head of security arrested by Fano fighters. Name of the town is Ibnath. Ibnath is crucial strategic town to the east of Debre Tabor is Ibnath, and Fano fighters a few hours ago, around more than 24 hours ago, stormed Ibnath. Local militia, local police fled the town. ENDF not in Ibnath, it seems. And Fano fighters made several arrests in Ibnath. It is being reported that several pro-government people or several people who have been working to organize operations against Fano have been arrested, including head of finance of Ibnath district. He has been arrested. South Gondar, we have been saying, is a difficult zone for Ethiopian National Defense Force. You see, there is so much difference between Fano's presence when it comes to North Gondar, South Gondar. Almost nothing happening in North Gondar, just one incident in which there was a clash between Fano and the military in Janamora, Ajare 2 days ago. But in South Gondar, almost on daily basis, we hear about Fano's attacks, Fano's entry in towns, ambush attacks as well. So, North Gondar, South Gondar, Fano are not on one page. People say, you want to create splits in Fano. That is why you bring up these issues, otherwise Fano united. No. I am not saying there are splits, but North Gondar, South Gondar, Fano are not on the same page. North Gondar, Fano, by the way, is close to Eritrea too. The elders of North Gondar, they are more connected with Eritrea than Fanos of Gujum, Fanos of Shoa. I am not saying that they are backed by Eritrea and that is why they are silent, but they have their own policies and they believe they are the real Amhara representatives. Maybe that is why they take solo flights sometime. And that is why Gojam Amharas, Show Amharas criticize them sometimes. So, North Gondar Fano is not as active as South Gondar Fano. South Gondar totally destabilized. Debre Tabor, Nefas Mecha, Seant, Farta, Vrata, and Ibnath, etc. All these towns either under Fano control or Fano is nearby. Like Debre Tabor, Fano is not in Debre Tabor, but it carries out attacks in Debre Tabor. Nefas Mecha as well, several attacks in Nefas Mecha. Road totally, not totally closed, partially closed, we can say. Lastly, viewers, a new video has been published by Fano fighters showing the ENDF soldiers who have been taken prisoner by Fano fighters. The video shows dozens of ENDF members taken prisoner by Fano fighters. No prisoner exchange so far. We saw just one case of prisoner exchange between Fano and military in South Wollo when Fano fighters kidnapped some Prosperity Party officials of Varailo, Jamardigolo, Voreda. Voreda chiefs were kidnapped by Fano fighters. Then negotiations were held. Fano fighters agreed to release the arrested people in return for release of their comrades from prisons. And reportedly, some Fano fighters were freed from prisons, and after that, Varailo, Jamardigolo, Voreda chiefs were freed by Fano fighters. How many ENDF members are in the custody of Fano? Jula dismissed Fano as no big threat on national level. Ola as well, he said Ola and groups in Amhara, they are not big threat to national level. But would he care to tell the people how many ENDF members have been taken prisoner by Fano fighters? And what is the military doing to secure the release of these ENDF members? By the way, when Tigray fighters arrested, they captured ENDF members, and thousands were in custody in Tigray. ENDF did nothing to secure the release of those people. Luckily, war came to an end, and luckily Tigray came under pressure. Tigray had to release those people. Otherwise, there was no prisoner exchange. We did not see any meaningful efforts from military to get their people released. Same is happening here. Fano says it has arrested, it has captured thousands of ENDF members. But military is silent. Military is not telling the people how many of its members are in the custody of Fano. What is the government, what is the military doing to ensure that these military officials are released from Fano's custody? No one really knows. Watch the video showing ENDF members taken prisoner by Fano fighters. Thank you for watching.
Она же иначе 8 лет будут.